basic home and healthcare needs, call Sterling B. Worldwide, 888-381-6675.
Let me say pleasant good morning to each and every one of you listening at the sound of my voice. Welcome to Sterling in the Morning Real Talk right here. This is Chaplain Sterling. Blessings unto each and every one of you. Thank you so much for locking it in this morning with me. I want to give praise and glory to the Almighty Savior for waking me this morning, waking me in my rightful mind and setting me on my way. Please forgive my voice this morning, my sleepy voice. I'm extremely uh, tired, need some sleep, need some rest. So right after the program, I definitely gonna get some rest. But nevertheless, the Lord has woken me up this morning to come on the airwaves and to shed some joy in someone's life, to shed some joy in someone's heart. And so that's what I'll do. I'm called, I'm anointed and appointed even for such a time as this, and that is to minister unto the people of God. Not only the people of God, but to minister unto the world, those that are not saved, those who need a Savior. And so the Lord has called me and appointed me to do His bidding. And so this morning, I welcome you to another segment of Sterling in the Morning Real Talk. Today, this morning, uh, I really should be talking to you about some stuff, but as it is this morning, I'm not so much right now in the mood. Now, I shouldn't say mood, that's a wrong word, but I'm trying to reserve my voice. I don't want to get hoarse. But later on today at 4 p.m., I will do the Gospel Flexion show, and there I will step up things. So, for those who are listening, you can Google search and you can see the various platforms that you can listen on later on at 4 p.m. And so, I will bring to you the Gospel Reflection Show at that time from 4 to 7:30 there about. But nevertheless, it's what it is. I want to give praise and glory to the God of our salvation. Thank you for locking in on Irish Storm Radio this morning. Those of you on the local dial there in Brooklyn, I want to say blessed good morning to you. All right, my friend Marcia in Canarsie, good morning to you. Got to say good morning to what is it, Lady? Let me see, Michelle, Lady Michelle. All right, we got to say good morning to you. We got to say good morning to Miss Shelby. We got to say good morning to Brother Julius and his wife. Got to say bless up and blessings and blessed good morning to you, Minister Sylvia White, and good morning to you, Mr. Allen. Yes, you got it locked in there. Those of you loyal listeners on irishstormradio.com. And so, want to greet you this morning in the mighty name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And Miss Jones, want to say good morning to you as well. So, blessings unto you, Miss Jones. And so, may God continue to favor each and every one of you wherever you are. I want to greet those of you in St. Kitts and Nevis on the local dial there, 93.9 on the FM band. And so I want to greet you also, Brother Steve, this morning. I want to greet all of you from St. Kitts and Nevis on praisefmnevis.com. And so we glorify God for you. Those of you locked in on your Alexa this morning, want to say greetings to you as well. All right, Miss Claudette, how are you this morning? Greetings to you. I want to also send greetings all the way to Massachusetts and greetings and happy birthday to my niece. Is it? Yeah, I believe my niece. All right, my sister daughter celebrating. Is it sweet 16 birthday? So I want to say happy birthday to you as well, and congratulations to Tejon. All right, so Tejon, happy birthday, and Tejon, congratulations to you as you have accomplished a milestone on your graduation. And I understand you share with me that you will be doing physical therapy, and I know you'll be all right, young man. If you're doing physical therapy, you will be all right. So, nevertheless, that's what it is. Now, talking about physical therapy, Dr. Garden, good morning. Dr. Garden out there, he actually specializes in helping folks, especially those who might do physical therapy, but it's just not working for you as it should. But nevertheless, Dr. Garden specializes in helping those who are experiencing um, what we call strokes. Yeah, those who have experienced strokes, and they are trying to recover from strokes, and he has a special technique that help those who are recovering from a stroke, and those who are basically going through physical therapy, and it might not be working for them as it should. So Dr. Garden specializes in that. You can give Dr. Garden a call. He specializes in many different things. What's his number? What's your number, Dr. Garden? I'll try to find your number, man of God. But I got his number. I just gotta find it here. Can I give you Dr. Garden number? Where is your number, Dr. Garden? I'm talking about you now, and I should have your number at hand to give the listening audience. So I'm scrolling on a particular device right now, and I'm gonna try to find your number so I can share with the folks. Oh my goodness, this is not good, right? This is not good, folks. But anyway, forgive me. Um, Dr. Garden is there. He's available for you to reach out to him, and he can help you in various different ways. He can help you. So let's see if I can give you Dr. Garden number right off the bat, where you can actually call him and get some help. Um, Dr. Garden is a very resounding man, and I recommend him over and over. I recommend him. If you're looking to study and you need to get you need to get your ministerial license and so forth, Dr. Garden can help you with that as well. He is the owner, CEO, president of Macedonia Theological Seminary. It's also a college, a Macedonia college, and it's also a theological seminary that you can study um, religious how you call it. You can study not just theology, but you can study a lot of different other things. It's accredited also. It's accredited. So this college is accredited. So Dr. Gordon number, actually, I was trying to avoid giving you his personal number. So let me let me refrain from giving you his personal number and try to give you another number that you could actually call and get his services. All right. All right. So morning to you also, Dr. Chapman. God say good morning to who else? Where's the number? God say good morning to you, Dr. Murray, Ernst Murray. Good morning, blessings. All right, so the office number is 718 301 6833. That's an office number that you can reach uh, Dr. Garden. So he does physical therapy and more. He uses shockwave therapy also to help you. So you can give him a call. All right, 718 301 6833. That's Dr. Garden. It's a one-stop recovery in. That's what his business here is called, uh, J&M One Stop Recovery Inc. But nevertheless, give Dr. Garden a call if you have a problem with your shoulder, your elbow, your hip, your waist, um, rotary cup. I mean, you just give him a call, tell him what your uh, struggles are, what you're struggling with, and he can help you out. All right. Interactive method. I can't even say this name. Metronomy. All right, that's the best I could say it. All right, but and nevertheless, he can help you if you have children out there diagnosed with ADHD. He can help out in that area. You have folks that are experiencing Alzheimer. It's a whole lot of different range of things that he can help you with, and so once again, give Dr. Gardner a call. Call that number that I gave you. I'm trying to see if okay, there's a cell phone number here that you can call also, 917-463-3377, 917-463-3377. So you can call that number and get in touch with Dr. Garden, 917-463-3377. All right, give that number a call. So many other things that I need to that I need to share with you, and hopefully I can share that with most of you a little later on. So once again, like I said, um, you can go to Google and just type in Minister Sterling B, or type in basically Sterling B Worldwide Radio. So you can go to Google and do that, and you can actually access um, the various listening platforms and log in. Make sure you friend me on Facebook, and make sure you um, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok. All right, get on that TikTok platform and follow me on TikTok as well. And so, all right, let us see what else I can share with you this morning. But basically, I wanted to talk briefly about the roles of a man, the role of a man. And so, a lot of dudes, a lot of young people, a lot of young men today don't understand their roles, don't understand that they play a vital role in not just society, but in the home, not just in the home, but in the uh, uh, respect of the family and also the church. So, man, uh, the role of a man is very important, but the role of a man differ in certain aspects. So, as if the man is serving in the church, he has a role to play. If he has a family which consists of a wife and children, he has a role to play also. He needs to know his role as that man in the family. But most men today don't know and understand. And so we want to talk about that, and we want to also talk about the roles of women. We're going to start with the roles of men first. If he's serving, um, just in general in society as a man, he has a role to play. And so the traditional role of a man, especially when it comes to the family, is what I want to just mention a little bit this morning before I play some more music here. But the role of a man in a traditional family, not necessarily saying that he's married, but the role of a man in a traditional family, meaning that um, he is the primary breadwinner. That's his role. So the role of a man within the family, in terms of uh, talking about family, and let's put it in context in terms of a male and female and children, right? So traditionally, a family consists of a male, a female, and a child or children. And so it is traditionally, over the years, as it is depicted or as it is stated in the scripture, in the Bible, where God created male and female. And when God created male and female, he first created man. And man was placed in the garden. So we know that for sure, that the structure starts with the man. So the man was placed in the garden and was given responsibility. So when we talk about the roles of a man, we're basically looking at the responsibility of a man, what a man is responsible for, what a man should be doing, and his key role within the family is basically what God had placed him in the garden to do. What did God place him in the garden to do? God gave him the authority to name animals. God gave him the authority to take care of the garden. What was that? Genesis tells you that God made this man. He placed him in the garden, and he says, have dominion. So the primary role of a man is to uh, rule over things. His primary role is to rule over things. He is the primary leader. He is the next connection between the earth and heaven. All right? He is that connection between earth and heaven. In other words, he supposed to be and should be connected to God. So the uh, connection from heaven to earth is man. Connection from heaven to earth is the man. So God has created this man, placed him in the garden, and what did God do? He gave him dominion over things, right? And so God gave him dominion over the fishes of the sea, the fowls of the air. Um, he gave him dominion over the beasts or the animals of the field. He gave him dominion to take care of the earth, take care of the garden. So, man, you need to know primarily that your role is a caretaker. Your first and primary role is a caretaker. And so your caretaker role begins from the leadership position. So a man leads as a caretaker because that's his primary role according to God or according to biblical principles. All right? So what does that mean as a caretaker? It means that you are the provider. You are the provider for your home. As a man, by all means necessary, you must be providing for your home. That means you cannot be a vagabond. You cannot be a wanton man. You cannot be a man that is lazy. You have to be the primary source of taking care of the home. Now, when I say taking care of the home, I'm not talking about doing housework or doing things in the house and say, okay, I'm taking care of the. No, you are taking care of the family. And by taking care of the family, it means that you need to secure the place where you hold your family, the place where your family lives, where you are located. You need to be the primary caretaker of that uh, location, the primary caretaker of that space where you host your family. All right? So you're going to provide for your family in whatever way necessary so that they can be well taken care of. What are we talking about here, or what am I talking about here this morning? Welcome to Sterling in the Morning, 917 455 3072. 917 455 3072. Reach out to me if you can. Give me a call here this morning. We are live on the airwave. We are simultaneously broadcasting on various different platforms this morning. So we are simultaneously broadcasting on sterlingbewowarradio.org, and we are simultaneously broadcasting on Praise FM, Praise FM Nevis.net, and that's 99.3 in St. Kitts and the Nevis. Also, we are broadcasting on irystormradio.com, irystormradio.com. All right, and so we are also broadcasting on YouTube channel Minister Sterling B. 44.99. So check it out on the YouTube channel, also on Facebook. So we are live on Facebook right now, and you can go to my Facebook page, Byron Sterling, or you can go to sterlingbewowarradio.org. So we're broadcasting on these various platforms simultaneously at this time. 917 455 3072, the number to call me this morning. Once again, 917 455 3072. All right, so bless up unto those who are locked in right now. I did not send notification out on my WhatsApp group. So anyway, If you want to be a part of my WhatsApp group, just simply reach out to me with that number 917 455 3072, and I can include you in my WhatsApp group so you can get first-hand notification as to what I'm doing and what's going on. Also, make sure you visit my church website, intercessoryministries.com. Intercessoryministries.com. Visit that church website. It's an interactive church website as well. Folks, go to that website, intercessorministries.com, and you can see the work that the ministry has been doing. Okay, now as it pertains to the man as being that primary caretaker, he takes care of the entire family in provision for the family, providing food for the family. Number one, right? As that caretaker for your family, caretaker for your home, you must provide food for the family. In other words, you can't just lay up at home in the bed. Every day you get up, you watch TV. Every day you get up, you play video game. That is not good. You are the source of income for the family. You are the primary source of income for your family. Men who are relying on the woman as primary source, you need to get up off your lazy behind and stop relying on your woman to be that primary source of working. Stop complaining that you don't have no job. Stop complaining that you can't get a job. Stop complaining. There are various different things that you can do, especially if you're in America. If you are in the Caribbean, you go and you plant some seeds. Plant, there are various kinds of seeds you can plant. Go to the store, get cucumber seed, tomato seed, whatever, and plant some seed. Okay? Yes, you're going to wait for the harvest, but while you're waiting for the harvest, you have to be planning how you are going to feed your family, where you're going to get the money from. All right? Stop coming home to your house with your two empty hands and expecting the woman to bring home the grocery. You need to cut that out. That's not a good way to live, and that's not a good way to treat your woman. All right? And some of you, you eat out all the food out of the house, right? You don't, number one, you don't provide the food. You don't go out and buy grocery. You don't go out and bring home any substance for your family to eat. And as soon as the woman brings it home, you are the first one to eat off everything. Stop being lazy. Stop procrastinating and get up and be that man that you ought to be. Man up. Be a man, because you are the provider. Stop saying you don't have a job. Stop saying you can't get a job, because you're speaking that in the atmosphere. You're speaking that in your life. And each time that you continue to speak that you don't have, that's what's going to happen in your life. You will never have. So you have to begin to speak differently. Speak that which you want into existence. All right? Now, there are various different kinds of ways that a man can provide for his family, even if he does not have money. Okay? If you don't have money, you have to get creative, because no money, no honey. All right? Ladies, you need to tell the man that. No money, no honey. All right? So, okay? So, we know you are a strong woman. I know you are a strong woman. I know you work hard. I know you go out there and you toil and you labor, and you take care of your man. You clothe him, you feed him, you sex him, you take care of all of that. We're going to talk to you women. We're going to talk to you, because some of you women out there, you're enabling your man. All right? Because what? You want to keep him at home so you can watch him, but you can't watch him 24/7. So you want to give him everything and expect giving him everything gonna make it work, gonna make everything work, and everything gonna be all right. But you're actually enabling him. You're handicapping your man somewhat. But nevertheless, we'll talk about that another time. So once again, like number one, we understand that the man primary role is that caretaker, that provider. So in terms of taking care of the home, you provide for the home, meaning you're going to provide money for your home. On top of that, you are the protector of your home. Your role is to protect your family, protect your space, protect your territory, because human beings are creatures of habits, and human beings are territorial. Hence, you have man, they've developed borders, and you have a fence. You see, man, he gets a piece of property and he fences it around. He marks it off because this is his. He mark off his territory by putting up whether a landmark, a post. He dig a trench. He do whatever he wants to do to mark his territory. So, what am I saying? You are going to protect your family at all costs. You're protecting your family, okay? Some people have various ways of protecting the family. Some people might use a gun. Some people might use bow and arrow. Some people might use a fishing rod. Some people might use high tech, a camera. Some people, okay? So they have various different ways of protecting the family. But you need to know that as a man, you must provide a safe place for your family. Your home, your location, your territory must be safe. It must be safe and protected. So you want to provide that for your family. I don't care if you live in a high-rise building. You might live in a high-rise building, and listen, some of you men, all right, let me not go there. I don't want to be. I don't want to put down the men. I don't want to go negative on some. But you know, you have men out there that are simply dropping the ball. They're just not doing what they're supposed to do. I understand if you come to me and you say, well, Chaplain Sterling, I'm sick, or Chaplain Sterling, I can't do this, no, I can't do that no more. When you were well, what did you do? And another thing, before we run out of time, you need to have insurance. Whether it want to be life insurance, car insurance, house insurance, but you need to have insurance for your family. Medical insurance. So you need to have what? Medical insurance for your family means that you need to put your significant other on your insurance. Your significant other must be on your insurance, whether it want to be your car insurance, your medical insurance, okay? But your significant others, your children, must be on your insurance, or if not, you need to go and get insurance for your family. You need to have that in place. It is really disgusting. Can I say the word correctly? Don't get tongue-tied this morning, Pastor. Don't get tongue-tied. But it's disgusting to know that a lot of people, or a lot of men, we're talking about the men this morning, a lot of men need to know their role. And one of the role that you need to play is to provide insurance. It is disgusting when a man dies, the family is left with the burden to bury him, and they don't have no insurance to bury him. He gone and he don't care how he gets buried. That is disgusting. A man needs to leave an inheritance for his family. In other words, take care of your family. You need to have insurance in place. All right, so the role of the man is significant when it comes to the family. All right, and so what else? The woman should not have to tell a man to help with the children. You should not have to be the person telling the man to help with the children. The man must understand those are his children, those are his offspring, and he needs to help with the children regardless. If the pampers need to be changed, if the baby need to be fed, if the baby need to be bathed, you take that initiative and do it. You don't have to say that's the woman's job. That's your child, especially if you know that's your child. Take that responsibility, take on that role as to take care of that child in whatever way possible. Also, you have to take care of the woman, the significant the woman, right? You have to take care of the woman. Yes, you have to make sure her hair is done. If you have that money and you can give her to get her hair done, fine. But you want her to look pretty. And she must look pretty for the home, look pretty for you, look pretty for the children, look pretty for the home. So you want to make sure if she does not have the resources to make herself look good, you want to give her the resources to do that. And that's why it is challenging for a man to have two and three women. Because if you have two and three women, those women demands money from you. And that money is being taken away from your home, and then you have to give it to that extracurricular that you have going on. So your woman at home should be looking good because you are providing the resources for her to look good. Now, I got y'all women out there, y'all want to feel independent. I don't need no man to give me this and no man to take over. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the role of a true man right here. This is what I'm talking about this morning. 917-455-3072. I know the men are stoning me right now. They are throwing stones at me. Yeah. You know, I remember when my children were very young. I was going to college. I was working a job. And even when I got home, I would take my children and make sure they were okay. I would look at my child and see if my child was bathed, my child was having buildup of wax in the ears, my child nose, if they had a cold, was it running, did it full of booger? Well, I would look at my child and clean up my child. I didn't have to wait for the woman to do it. If I see that my child wasn't looking good or looking right, if my child was sick, I would jump in and take care of the child. That's what I did. And it didn't matter to me whether I was tired, whether I had to go to work, whether I was just coming home from work. That didn't matter to me. I just want to know that my family was okay. You understand what I'm saying? And that was what I was, and I listen. I didn't want my woman to be wearing no grandmother nightie around. I don't want my woman to be wearing no grandmother nightie. I know they wear the grandmother panties when they're having their time of month. They'll wear the grandma panty and all of that stuff. But listen, even I had to go out and buy sanitary napkin for my woman to use during her time of the month. And that's another thing where men drop the ball. You're supposed to be involved in that also. At the time of the month when the woman is going through her stress, okay, when she's cleansing herself, you must look at it as something beautiful and not something nasty, because her body is naturally cleansing itself. And that shows that she has the ability to bring forth life in this world. Lord have mercy. 917-455-3072. We got to continue this conversation at another time. I'm sorry I came on so late, but I was so extremely tired this morning. I just had to let the music play for a while. But I'm here now. So, yeah, so you not need to scorn the woman, look at her nasty when she's having her time of the month. And so you need to embrace her even at that time. That's when she needed to rub that tummy a little bit or to rub the back. She need you to offer comfort. So the role of a man is to offer comfort. Comfort to his woman, comfort to his children, comfort, comfort, comfort. You need to make sure your place is comfortable for the family. Make sure you have a comfortable couch, comfortable bed, a table with chairs, plates, and you got to make sure you have all of that. It's not just the woman. Oh, you're gonna say that's the woman responsibility. It's not just her responsibility. It's your responsibility also. So if you go out and you see a pot set, buy the pot set and bring it home. Or you can call her first and say, honey, I see this pot set. It look this. Is it okay? And she will say, okay, bring it home. Take it. Come with it. All right. She will give you the consent to buy. Oh God, Lord, I'm running out of time. Somebody call it. Who is calling me now this morning? 917-455-3072. Yes, caller. Hello. Hello. I'm putting you. You're on the air. Okay. Yes. You like to say something? Go ahead. It's Sterling in the morning. Real talk. Good morning.
I'll call back. I'll call back.
You call back.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So God bless you. God bless you. All right. Um. Yeah, so no calls, please, until after 9. If you're not calling for the program or the radio station, please do not call me. Just call after 9, all right? It's kind of like distasteful. So, nevertheless, I welcome your call, 917-455-3072. All right, so thank you so much for locking it in this morning. As I will continue this topic another time, I continue to talk about the role of men. All right, so let me play Brother Louis Mignat, Tears Are a Language.
Often you wonder why tears come into your eyes. Oh, and burdens they see much more than you can stand. But God is standing by. He sees the falling tears. Tears are a language that God understands. He sees the tears from your broken heart and soul, and He sees the tears every time you and I cry, and He hears them away. He hears them when they fall. God walks along. He walks along with man. Oh, He takes them by. Takes you by your hand through the storm. Tears are a language, oh, that God understands.
All right, so yes, we're getting ready to exit from Irish Storm Radio. So I want to thank those of you on Irish Storm Radio for locking it in this morning. All right, once again, sending blessed good morning to you, Sister Mary, Sister Arlene, DJ Keith, all the rest of you, Pastor Delroy Cooper, and all the rest of you, many of you on IrishStormRadio.com. It's all right, so we're getting ready to lose signal on that end where this program is concerned. So thank you so much, Miss Shelby. Thank you so much, Miss Jones, and all the rest of you, Mr. Allen. Thank you for locking it in this morning on Irish Storm radio platform. All right, so hey, listen, man, have a great day. Those of you on Irish Storm Radio, and also St. Kitts and Nevis. I want to thank you so much, Brother Steve. Thank all of you from St. Kitts and Nevis on that platform, Praise FM Radio, Praise FM. Nevis.com. So thank you so much for locking it in. As we continue to play the music here from Brother Louis Mignat, Tears Are the Language.
When griefs have left you low, it caused the tears to flow, for things have not turned out the way that you have planned. rising of the sun.
Kingsman Gospel Music International Ministry presents Gospel Fest, Gospel Music Festival 2026, Saturday, July 2025. Plus with live performances by Performing Live, Step on the Enemy, Minister Christopher Lang, Reverend Anthony and Esther Brand, Minister Uroy Douglas, yours truly, Kingsley Akunde David, also performing live, GSS Dance Ministry, Marcia Breed, Mr. Douglas, the Minister of Monodel Olivier, Croswell Dali, New Hope Choir, Kelvin Ambassador, Reverend Dr. Anthony Grant, and many other features. Don't forget, it's July 25 at 5 p.m. Kingsley Agunde Birthday Bash. You don't want to miss this one. Adults, $30, children 10. MC, Pastor Kelly from the Gospel. Location, New Hope Worship Center, 817 Livonia Avenue between Kent and Barbie Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11207. So make sure you be there on time. For more info, call 917-605-3942 or 718-342-1305. It's Gospel Fest 2026, the biggest gospel music festival. Saturday, July 25. Don't miss it.
A great time, a good time, at a good place for you to be. All right, so make sure you check that out, Gospel Fest. All right, and God bless you, man. It's yours truly here, Sterling in the morning, real talk to the chaplain, and I appreciate you so much this morning. Thank you for being here, and thank you for locking it in.
For your vitamin needs and basic home and healthcare needs, call Sterling B. Worldwide, 888-381-6675. Interested in becoming a chaplain? Getting married, dedicate your child, or spiritual and basic counseling? Call Shepherd Dr. Sterling B. 866-496-6167. He can help you. Text 917-455-3072.
You know, a lot of times.